This is Roy Kick Legend. Today we're going to talk about finding the correct distance. So, welcome to Kick Legend, where I help you athleticize your art and put art into your fight. I'm here once again at Dollar Martial Arts, and Jay and Nick are going to help explain a drill that they've been doing in class to understand the finer aspects of range between the kicking range and the punching range. Again, something that SAVATE does very well, and I let these guys take it away.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So now I'm going to have Nick demonstrate what he's been teaching in class all week, and that's really to a lot of our beginner students, even our more intermediate students, to understand hand range, kicking range, punching range, and kicking range, and how important it is, even when you are now placed yourself in kicking range, understanding the possibility that your partner can still come in with hand range. How do we respect that range and still deliver our attack? It's by getting off the line. It's by getting off of the center line. So Nick's been teaching that all week, hopefully exposing students to understanding angles, and then of course finding the right distance, which is what Roy's talking about today. So here you go, Nick. I'll let you take it away.
All right. When we talk about ranges in combat, we're going from punching range to kicking range in this particular drill. So what we're going to start with is a 1-2 combination or a jab cross. But you got to remember, in SAVATE or in many kickboxing arts, they use the hands to set up the feet, and they use the feet to set up the hands. This is no different. So we're just going to shift off to the side for the kicks. So I'm going to start off with a jab and the cross. What he's going to do, he's just going to catch and parry those defenses. 1, 2. I'm going to step off on the angle. This is more like a V-step, or if you cross-train Filipino martial arts, it's a female triangle. I step off so I can get the kick at a different angle, so I'm off his center line. So I go 1, 2, I step. When I step, I'm in range for the kick. If I'm in range for the kick, he cannot punch me from that range. I'm out of range, I'm safe. But I have to push off to get there. I go 1, 2. Now I've used all my weight on this leg to push me to this direction. Once I get there, I go for the kick in the inside leg. He's going to do the same thing. Jab, cross, he steps off, bam. That's what we're going to start with. Just the one kick at first, okay? 1, 2, and kick. We move around. 1, 2, kick. 2, and kick. All right, now what we're going to do now is we're going to add another kick to it. As I add another kick, what he's going to do is he's going to fire down the middle of his center line. So he makes sure that I get off that line. 1, 2, I fire, I fire. Same thing. 1, 2, I fire, I fire. There you go. And that's it.
Good.
Go ahead.
One thing that they didn't mention is this is a drilling format to learn to check your range, right? Jay's not actually trying to take Nick's head off and vice versa, right? An experienced boxer, if you see he's already thrown and he's going, crossing center line, unless you're awesome, maybe not what you want to do, but it's an excellent drill to develop the attribute of being mindful of range, and it gives you the ability to do it if that's what you do want, right? But again, sometimes you might hear, well, that makes no sense, right? Yes. It's just a drill, right, to develop attributes and range finding. And it doesn't make sense until you encounter someone good enough to do it, who got good enough to do it by doing the damn drill. So just saying, something to think about, right? They're attacking the leg, not midline, right? With even a minor relative height difference, if you're kicking midline, you actually are close enough for a longer hand attack, right? He's kicking the leg because the leg is in front of the body, right? So just a couple things to think about before you chime in on the merits of the drill, you know? And you can get the finer details, of course, when you come train with Nick and Jay live. So yeah, in the meantime, this is Roy Kick Legend. Please check out DMA, and if this comes out before the Salem Astley seminar, of course, make sure you check that out as well. Keep it tuned down, elevate your striking.